If you can't bear to look in the mirror and see another clump of your beautiful hair just fall out in your fingers, if you've spent hours worrying about whether your husband will ever look at you the same way after it's all gone, if you're afraid to leave the house because one gust of wind could expose the secret you've spent all morning trying to cover up, you'll be relieved to discover there's new hope, real hope, for women like us worried about losing their hair. Please spend a few minutes with me today because I'm here to show you a new way to take control over this frustrating loss you're going through. No matter how much stress you've felt already, no matter how many hours you've spent watching and worrying, it's not too late to have thick, beautiful hair you love. In the next few minutes, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. It's a hair-saving breakthrough that's giving women like us new hope. And not just hope, but thick, full-bodied hair that looks fabulous in any lighting from every angle. I'm talking about beautiful hair you don't want to hide, the kind that all your girlfriends will notice for the right reasons. It's terrible that you even have to worry about this in the first place. You never imagined hair loss could happen to you. This was supposed to be your husband's problem, not yours. But you, me, and 30 million other women out there know the painful truth. Hair loss does happen to us, and it's devastating. That's why we worry about it every waking moment of the day, and it can be hard to focus on anything else. Whether you're at the grocery store, or in the shoe department at Macy's, or having Sunday brunch with the family, it's enough to drive you mad. Is my scalp showing? Can everyone tell I'm losing it? What if they say something? Just walking by a mirror can bring you to tears. But please know, you don't have to suffer like this anymore. There is hope. With the hair growth secret you're about to discover, you can forget all those days you spent hiding, turning down party invitations, dreading family get-togethers, and making up any excuse to avoid having your picture taken. This doctor-designed breakthrough can help your hair finally make a comeback, and instead of hiding your hair loss, you can virtually stop it. Here's how much I believe in this. We guarantee that if you try this secret, you'll stop feeling ashamed of your hair, and you could start to love it again in as little as 30 days. That's right, 30 days. That's how quickly you could start seeing results. Countless women have called to share their story. They tell us how stressful it was to try to hide their thinning hair with a ponytail or new hairstyle, and how amazed they've been by the improvement in their hair after trying this secret. I'll never forget one letter sent to us by Sally from Naples, Florida. She was so distracted and embarrassed by her hair loss that the stress eventually drove her to early retirement. She wrote, "I'm still in awe. After 30 days, my hair really was not falling out as it has been. It has stopped my fear of balding. That's all I cared about. The stress of losing hair, the way it was coming out, is gone. I've written several notes thanking you and thanking you again and again." And Deborah Crow from Medford, Massachusetts could barely contain her excitement when she told us, "My hair is fuller and I've had new growth." Don't you deserve the same kind of relief as Sally and Deborah? Well, it's waiting for you. And this discovery is unlike anything else you've tried before. The secret I'm about to share works differently. It's not a goopy, smelly gimmick that you slather all over your scalp. It's not a hyped-up magic shampoo or an itchy hairpiece that you have to adjust all day. It's not a concoction dreamed up in some chemical lab. And it isn't some ridiculous spray-on powder that makes you feel like you're putting graffiti on your head. Some of that stuff may be fine for men, but the truth is, I don't want to put anything like that on my hair, and I'm guessing you don't either. I've heard a lot of women say that worrying about this makes them feel vain or silly. They try to tell themselves it's just hair, but as women, our hair is part of who we are. We spend time on it every day, and knowing that our hair looks good helps us feel good too. Just think how much a good or bad hair day changes your entire mood. There's nothing silly about it. That's why I can't wait to show you this exciting breakthrough, because you'll finally have a way to help save your hair and turn every day into a good hair day. That's exactly what happened for Rhonda Tillman from St. Joseph, Missouri. She said, "After 2.5 months, it appears that I'm not losing hair like I was. Stopping my hair loss is wonderful." Imagine getting results like Rhonda using something natural. And best of all, it was developed by Dr. Alan Sprain, who you probably know as America's nutrition physician. His entire career is dedicated to helping you look and feel your best. By the way, my name is Becky Jansen. I'm part of Dr. Sprain's research team over here at North Star Nutritionals. I was lucky enough to work directly with him when he discovered this breakthrough, and I got an up-close and personal chance to see how it works. You've already heard stories of how it's transformed the lives of women all across the country. Are you ready to start your own story today? Because the best proof of all is when you see for yourself that it's working. The secret Dr. Spreen developed is called RestoreFX, and it's revolutionary. Not only can it help you save the hair you still have, but can also reawaken your hair at the root. So instead of spending all your time trying to cover up your scalp, you can finally enjoy a stronger, thicker, naturally full head of hair. Restore your hair's youthful bounce and gorgeous shine. Look younger than you have in years. And live your life confidently, knowing you look your best. I've told you what this marvel can do. Now it's time to show you how it works. It's all about conquering your hair's #1 enemy, a nasty little hormone called DHT. If you've never heard of it before, DHT is related to testosterone. You see, we all need a dash of testosterone to be healthy, but sometimes as we age, the body starts converting that testosterone into troublesome DHT. When you have too much of it, it becomes a weapon of hair destruction. It viciously attacks your hair right where it lives and grows, at the root. That causes your hair to weaken and gradually wither away. Over time, DHT actually shrinks your hair follicles and makes it virtually impossible for strong, healthy hair to grow. And it's more likely to happen to you as you age. None of this is your fault, and there is something you can do about it. So here's the bright ray of hope. One way you can restore your naturally silky locks and look gorgeous again is by getting that DHT under control. And that's exactly what RestoreFX is designed to do. This natural formula protects your precious strands by blocking their #1 enemy, so you can enjoy lasting, noticeable results faster than you ever imagined. In as little as 30 days, you could see your hair begin to make a comeback for the sexy, shiny hair you remember, the kind that can turn heads when you walk into a room. So wipe out every worry you have that your hair is past the point of saving. Flowing, growing, beautiful hair can be yours once again. Thanks to this science-backed, doctor-developed breakthrough, you can stop counting every precious strand that falls out in your fingers when you shampoo and start counting on new growth. You won't waste hours rearranging your part, trying to find the perfect angle that has you covered. And you'll stop having that sinking, hopeless feeling when you see another woman with the thick, beautiful hair you want. Now, I know you've probably heard a lot of empty promises before and thrown away a lot of money. So I want to take a minute to show you how the science behind RestoreFX works, so you can see for yourself how it can help you beat DHT and keep your hair thick and beautiful. The key behind RestoreFX power is the African androgen blocker, an herb called Pygium africanum. Men have used the bark of this tree for centuries to control DHT, and it's time women were told about it too. Then there's 2 more DHT blocking extracts, Serenoa repens and beta-sitosterol. They help stop your body from creating excess DHT in the first place. In a small study of men, 60% of the participants who took these 2 nutrients together saw the quality and quantity of their hair improve. So now that we know this combo is strong enough for men, just imagine what it could do for you too. Take a look at a few more of these inspiring stories we've gotten from women all over the country. Samantha Gordon from South Bend, Indiana wasn't the only one who noticed a difference in her hair. She wrote, "I have much new hair growth, even my beautician has commented on it. It took about 3 months for the new growth to make my hair look thicker. I'm very pleased with the results." RestoreFX also gives you borage seed oil, and that's important for thick, healthy hair for a couple of reasons. For starters, it's rich in gamma-linolenic acid, which I'll just call GLA for short. It's popular in the beauty world because it's good for your skin, and a lot of women use it to moisturize. Hydration is good for your scalp, of course, but GLA also helps give you even more DHT control for flowing, healthy hair. But that's not all. RestoreFX also works hard to keep your hair healthy at the root. You probably already know that grapeseed and green tea are both strong antioxidants, but as it turns out, their active compounds help keep your follicles healthy too. In animal studies, the active compounds in grapeseed were shown to stimulate hair growth more than 3 times better than the control. Green tea also has a hidden talent for keeping each strand of your hair strong. It has a nutrient in it that binds to keratin, which is the foundation of hair. With that kind of reinforcement, limp, brittle locks don't stand a chance. And the news gets even better. What if I told you RestoreFX can even help with your hair color? Just recently, researchers made a surprising breakthrough. They found out gray hair isn't caused by stress, not even the stress of having kids. It's more likely caused by a buildup of hydrogen peroxide that happens as you age. That's great news because RestoreFX has a special amino acid that can tame excess hydrogen peroxide and help keep your vibrant natural color, so you can look younger. I can't think of a better way to feel like you've turned back the clock. This nutrient is called methionine. It's great for the structure of your hair and for maintaining keratin, But let's talk about the anti-gray protection. With in vitro studies, researchers found that methionine stopped the oxidation process that's linked to graying hair. This connection hasn't been studied on a larger scale yet, but these latest results are very promising. Then, for even stronger and healthier hair, your hair needs nutrients like biotin and zinc. These trusted standbys are used all over the world to promote the healthy texture and growth of hair. When you don't have enough, your hair can become brittle and weak. Dr. Spreen chose each and every nutrient in RestoreFX specifically to help stop hair loss and promote the strong, flowing tresses you've been dying to see. Just think of it. When you get your hands on this secret, you'll never have to worry about the everyday hair horrors that cause you so much anxiety right now. I'm talking about things like sitting under bright lights that always seem to shine right on the part of your scalp you want to hide, or getting caught in an unexpected rain shower that makes thin hair look even more limp and withered. Or a quick comment from a friend at church asking, "What's that in your hair?" only to discover, to your horror, that it's your scalp showing through. No more. Once you put RestoreFX to work for you, the only thing anyone will notice is your thick, beautiful hair, or maybe your confident smile. Either way, all they'll know is that something looks different about you. In fact, I guarantee it'll work for you, or you'll get your money back. No strings attached. I'll tell you more about that in a minute. But first, I want to be realistic. I wish I could say you'll have hair like Rapunzel in just 30 days, but we both know nothing can do that, because hair takes time to grow. Anyone who promises you immediate and over-the-top results like that just isn't telling you the truth. But here's what you can expect if you give RestoreFX some time. Just like you heard earlier from Deborah, Sally, and Samantha, most women see a change in their shedding, plus some encouraging hair growth, in just 30 to 60 days with RestoreFX. Within 90 days or so, you can look forward to the thicker texture, strength, and fullness you want. So you see, it's not going to happen overnight, but it can happen, and quicker than you thought possible. And when you give it a chance, a real chance, the results will speak for themselves. Now, RestoreFX is available only from North Star Nutritionals. It's not sold in any store, and you can't get it anywhere else but right here, directly from us to you. But don't worry, RestoreFX arrives at your door in discreet packaging, so not even the mailman will know our little secret. After all, it's no one's business. So please, don't wait. You deserve to have beautiful hair you can be proud of, and the answer you've been looking for is better than you could have imagined. Plus, there's no designer price tag, and no time-consuming creams or powders to apply. I've seen a lot of smelly, goopy, sticky creations that cost an arm and a leg. But it doesn't matter what they cost. I still don't want to put anything like that in my hair. RestoreFX is different. It takes just 5 seconds out of your day, and then you can forget all about it. It works on the inside to beat DHT and rejuvenate your hair at the root, where your hair really lives. But watch out, because even though RestoreFX is great for your hair, it'll work for the men in your life too. So you might want to stock up, because once he notices how great you look, he's going to want to know your secret and steal it for himself. Caroline Miller of Fort Lauderdale tells us, "My husband has been taking RestoreFX for about 2.5 months. At about 1 month, his bald spot is showing new growth." And just listen to how it worked for these gents who got their hands on RestoreFX. Carl D'Angelo of Newport News said, "RestoreFX has given me hope that I won't go completely bald. I can see the hair growing in the bald area, and there's no longer any hair falling out when I take a shower." And Dan Garrison from Columbus, Ohio writes, "I've been taking RestoreFX for 4 months, and the results are amazing. My hair is growing again. Thanks for such an amazing product." It's only a matter of time before everyone will want to know how to get thick, shimmery, fabulous hair like yours. Most women and men are shocked and delighted to see a difference in just 30 days, and they write in to tell us that the fullness is starting to return in about 90 days. That's why we want you to have plenty of time to give RestoreFX a chance. So I recommend trying it for a full 6 months. That gives you the best chance of getting the results you want. And when you order a 6-month supply of RestoreFX now, you'll save over $66 on your order. Best of all, shipping is free. Just click the button below to get this special discount. But I want to make sure you have a chance to try this without any regrets and without feeling rushed. That's why you're protected by the Show It Off Guarantee. Get beautiful hair you love to show off, or get your money back anytime. Even with the best hair-saving technology, your hair takes time to grow. That's why we want to give you plenty of time to try RestoreFX risk-free. You can try RestoreFX now, and if you're not completely satisfied with your results, you can return it at any time for a full refund. In fact, I insist. If you don't see the thick, shiny head of hair you want, I insist that you get your money back. If you don't think RestoreFX lives up to your expectations, and if you don't get the results I've described for you today, I insist that you get a refund. You've already wasted too much money on other hair products that don't work, and I don't want you to be afraid of that happening again. So for any reason, or no reason at all, you can return RestoreFX at any time for a prompt and courteous refund of every penny you paid today. That's how confident we are that RestoreFX can work for you. We guarantee you'll breathe a sigh of relief when you see it working within 30 days. And in the following weeks and months, you'll have thick, shiny, beautiful hair with a fullness you can be proud of. I know how devastating it can be to worry about your thinning hair every minute of the day, but there is hope. Once you start to see RestoreFX working for you, you'll be able to look forward to showing off your beautiful hair just the way you like it. No more stress over a peekaboo scalp. No more, maybe I'll just stay home. With RestoreFX, soon you'll be the one hearing, I love what you've done with your hair. So go ahead, click on the button below and try RestoreFX today. You've waited long enough. Isn't it time you got real results? Just click the button below to get started now. For Dr. Spreen and all of us at North Star Nutritionals, I'm Becky Jansen. Thanks for listening. I can't wait to hear how RestoreFX helped you get the hair you want and how it's changed your life.